thanks for your time. So how are you today?
I'm good, very good, thank
How are
you.
you feeling about the concert?
Oh, I'm excited.
Really?
We can hear little strains of the pipe organ
Yeah,
warming
we
up
had
on
it
the.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's of course for Dancing Mad, and first time ever in Austria for Dancing Mad.
Mm-hmm.
This year is the 20th anniversary of the release of Final Fantasy VI,
Yeah.
and Nobu-san is really partial to Final Fantasy VI, one of his real favorites, so he
Okay.
has been urging us to do as much as we can from 6.
Okay.
Last time we were here, we performed the opera
Mm-hmm.
from 6, Marian Drago. Peekaboo. There's Nobu-san waving to me over there. We're doing interview.
You're next.
We'll do later.
I probably should close the window, but whatever. So we're trying to feature some new things from 6.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we'll do Dancing Mad. A couple of weeks ago,
Okay.
we did a gigantic tribute to 6, where we did 45 minutes of music from 6.
Okay.
So,
And how did it go?
oh, fantastic.
Okay.
That was in Chicago.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great orchestra, great piece, Dancing Mad. So
Mm.
it's great.
Okay. And do you have concerns about Suteki Dane? Do you know the song? Yeah.
No, I know it very well.
Yeah.
So I've performed that song with Ricky in Japan.
Okay. So you
as,
did it before.
as well as other
Okay.
other singers, but Susan Galloway,
Mm.
this is a unique engagement here. Over the 2 nights,
Yeah.
she's going to sing 6 songs.
Wow.
3 on one night, 3 on another, different songs.
Whoa.
So purposely, we wanted to be able to show some new things on the second
Mm.
evening. So
But it must be really difficult for her too.
yes, except that she's worked with us for a number of years, and I've
Okay.
slowly kind of added a song here or there, so
Okay.
she knows them now.
Okay.
We sing Suteki Dane with the English translation with Susan.
Oh
Galloway.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the Japanese original.
It is, it is.
Okay.
But I mean, there are others that we've done translations on before, so we do that.
Mm-hmm.
But for instance, we'll also sing Melodies of Life on this, and we'll sing Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
Answers, the theme from
Yeah.
14, which she is the voice actually on the game.
Mm.
What else are we doing? Oh, we're doing the song Distant Worlds from Final Fantasy 11. And trying to remember what else. Oh, Kiss Me Goodbye. Kiss Me Goodbye from 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're really, really looking forward to the concert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we're
gonna be
going
fun.
with things. Yeah. And what was the last concert you did with Uematsu-san?
Well, I think it was Chicago 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
August 24th. Yeah, 2 weeks
And
ago.
when did you arrive in Vienna?
Wednesday? Wednesday, yeah.
Okay.
Wednesday, yes.
So do you get time to look around the city?
This particular one was fairly tight, so I had a whole bunch of rehearsals right at the beginning.
Okay.
I was here, of course, before and saw a little bit more of the city.
Okay.
And I programmed 1 extra day on Monday so that we could actually relax a little bit after the weekend and see it a bit. So
Yeah.
I love the city, it's fantastic.
Okay, what are you gonna see?
We can show you around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I might take you up on that.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll probably do, well, we love the Belvedere grounds and castles.
Yeah,
We've
it's
already
really
did,
good.
we already did that yesterday, but the rain, I know you have rain predicted
Yeah,
almost every
right,
day,
it's
so
in there.
maybe we'll do some more, more of the museums perhaps, or something like that.
Okay.
We were actually looking for more of the out of the way local artists and artisans. You know, in a lot of cities, there's little streets and enclaves
Yeah.
where there's little shops or galleries and things like
Yeah,
that.
is it only the locals really
That only
know?
you will know, right?
Pretty much not.
So if you know that, I mean, I think I heard of one area, I can't remember the name, where that some little streets and stuff, and we'd love to do that kind of thing. So maybe on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I fully understand that
Yeah.
because if you're the first time in the city, you really don't know what to do.
Well, it's also that, I mean, in terms of, there are some attractions that are kind of common in most cities.
Yeah.
You see.
Become tourist attractions and
Our
so on.
exhibits are different everywhere, and that's great. But to be able to see
Yeah.
local artisans and artwork, would be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have a suggestion, would be great.
Yeah, for sure. We can talk
Yeah.
about it later or
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
online if you want to.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we've got time.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave me your card or something so I can get in touch with you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, great, thank you. Fine games.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'd love to show you around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be fun. Well, we have, of course, we launched the chamber music version,
Yeah.
A New World intimate music from Final Fantasy.
Okay.
And we just released the CD of that, and that will be available here for the first time. Literally just 2 weeks ago, we released it. And that's a fascinating show because it's just 11 musicians on stage in much smaller venues,
Yeah.
you know, maybe 500 seats or something like that.
Yeah.
No video, it's just music.
Yeah,
And
it has a really different feeling.
well, and it's intimate is the best word that I can, you know, it's for those that know chamber music, there's string quartets, there's, you know, solo piano, there's little duets,
Okay.
and then there's some pieces for the entire ensemble.
That sounds
But we're doing, we're doing all different repertoire from Distant Worlds. So, I mean, we do One Winged Angel, you know, of course.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all different. So all kinds of new pieces that we haven't had a chance to do, for Way, and you know, all kinds of cool things that we're not able to do yet with Distant Worlds. So, in Square Enix, we're trying to keep them separate so that that repertoire is always different from Distant Worlds, just to keep them for the fans and to keep them separate. So this is fun, and then Nobu-san has come out for some of those as well. So, and when he does, he and I play a duet together, you know, part of it, and that kind of thing. So,
Today too?
not today, no. Did we do that last year? We
You did the violin.
Yeah, we did Dark World last year, right? So, and we're looking at some other things as well.
So,
Yeah, so that's, I'm excited about that. Just, we'll be in Paris doing the Intimate November 30th.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and in London on Halloween, October 31st. Well,
Maybe not.
will you dress up?
that, I don't know. We're thinking about what can we do for Halloween.
Easy.
It's easy.
She has cosplays. She.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But November 1st is Royal Albert Hall, so we do Intimate on Friday night and the full Distant Worlds on Saturday.
Ah, okay. Wow. I'd love to see the intimate version too.
Yeah, we should. Paris would be a good way too. Well, it's closer.
We just were in Tokyo, so it's
Ah,
so
a lot of traveling.
yeah.
I was just in Tokyo too.
Really? Where did you
4
go?
weeks ago. Well,
Yeah, me too.
I was conducting Malaysian Philharmonic.
Mhm.
Distant Worlds. We did 3 concerts there in
Okay.
Kuala Lumpur,
Yeah.
and I had meetings with Square Enix, so I stopped there on the way
Okay.
for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Then I went to Malaysia, and then I came back, met again, and then went back. So
Wow, sounds great.
yeah, it was second week of August,
Okay.
something like that.
And how do you feel about working with the Japanese locals there? So.
Oh, I love it actually. I mean, working with them has been fantastic. It's a lot
Do you
of fun.
speak Japanese too?
I know certain key words,
Okay.
but you know, like oishi, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
That's my Japanese.
It's important. word.
No, and you know, basic readings, but no, this is something I'm very upset with myself about, that I haven't learned more Japanese, and I have to do that. It's very important.
Yeah. If you really put your heart into it, it's
I
not
know,
that
I
hard.
know. Well, that's probably anything, right?
But you can do it, I'm sure.
I will do it. That's I will.
Yeah, especially when you're working with the Japanese.
Oh, all the time, every week, you know, or either on the phone or emailing back and forth.
So maybe they want to learn English too.
Yes, there's both of them,
Some
you know.
sort of time.
Funny thing with translation, when we did the returning home concerts in Tokyo, I pre-scored
Okay.
my comments that I was going to say to the fans, to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we play something and then I turn around and introduce the next couple of pieces, that kind of thing. I pre-wrote all of that and they put it up on the screen in real time
Wow.
so that I could speak in regular
With your regular
tempo and meter.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you go with translation, then you have to wait for that sentence to go on, wait for that.
Yeah, I know.
So this was good. The Japanese was above my head, you know, on the screen while I was saying it. Now we're going to, you know, this. And so we got down to the encore.
Mm-hmm.
And the encore for that concert was Clash on the Big Bridge, Battle on the Big Bridge from 5. And we had never done it before, so this was a surprise encore. Evidently, that is the most popular piece in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, more than One Winged Angel or others.
Okay.
Clash on the Big Bridge, and I was shocked to hear that. So,
Okay.
so we get down to, standing ovations and stuff, and I walk back out. Okay, we have one more piece that we're going to play, and it says, and now for the encore, we're going to play. And before I could say the title, it was on the screen.
Really? Oh my!
I said, now we're going to play. Wow! 5,000 people just exploded, and I was like,
You really did know.
oh, had a lot of big words. Because, in Japanese, where sometimes the object comes first, and the pacing of the translation, it flashed up there before I could.
Yeah, sometimes a little difficult.
Oh, it was fun. It was great. Excellent.
Okay. All right.
Any other questions?
What is the most difficult title that you have to do on the stage?
You mean the music?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the more difficult ones. Is Dancing Mad. I'm still doing the pipe organ. It's difficult because we're doing the complete Dancing Mad, which means the Tier 4 music as well. The first time we were performing it, it was just all the other sections except for that. And then we added, with Nobu-san, his band actually played the Tier 4, right? Black Mages would play just the Tier 4 music, and then they would play the last chorale with us at the end. So that was fun too. But we've always wanted to be able to play the complete Dancing Mad, including that music, but orchestrated for which it's so fiendishly difficult for the orchestra. The Tier 4. Very difficult. And so we do that now, and we've been working on it. So that's one of the more difficult pieces. That section, Dancing Mad. The other things, it varies. Actually, Clash on the Big Bridge is very difficult for the orchestra because we have to take it so fast. Ba-da, 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 ba-ba, do-do-do-do-do, ba-ba. It's a difficult one for the orchestra to keep that tempo at that speed. What else is difficult? More difficult. One Winged Angel is never an easy thing unless they have played it before, that kind of thing. There's so many different parts to it. It's jumping around all the time in there. So
how often did you work with that orchestra?
This one, I just worked with them just now, just for a few days in rehearsal, but they're very good. Actually, this one is based in Budapest. Hungarian virtuosi and supplemented because we need 72 musicians on stage. So we'll have well over 100 musicians on stage today. So they're excellent, really, really good. So I'm looking forward to it.
So I've got another question. Did you get in touch with the Final Fantasy series before your project with Matsu-san? Did you play the games, or did you know the music?
I played the game a little bit. We have 7 in the office, and I played that a little bit. It's too difficult.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
But see, here's the thing: is that at the very beginning, through production colleagues, associates of mine, I learned of the video game music concerts that were being done in Japan. I had never heard of it before that point, that there were actually concerts being done. And so I started researching what they had done, Square Enix. They presented their own concerts in Japan. And I was programming music for the Chicagoland Pops Orchestra at the time. We did 3 or 4 or 5 concerts a year. And we decided, we're going to take a chance on this. And that was the first time that I met Nobu-san, was when we agreed to do Dear Friends, music from Final Fantasy. So we did that one first. And he and I immediately loved working together, and then they invited me to do the rest of the Dear Friends concerts. There were maybe 4 or 5 that I did, and then it evolved from there. Where we did more Friends in Los Angeles, then we did Voices in Japan, where they invited me to Japan to conduct that, which was a great honor at the time. And that's actually where I conducted Ricky the first time. So. And it just developed after that. Then Distant Worlds was a development from all of those activities that okay, now we need a global touring model, you know, and so that's what this is. And we're trying to bring it to places that have never had Final Fantasy concerts.
Well, yeah, it was a good decision
Yeah.
for us too.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you too,
Thank you.
very
I
much.
think we're trying to cram in a whole bunch of interviews quickly. So.
All right.